New York Times journalist Dana Kennedy wasn't looking for love, but then she met First Sergeant Charles Monroe King. As their relationship matures, Charles is eventually deployed into combat post 9/11, prompting Dana to want to move their relationship to the next step. They have a child together, and Charles begins writing in a journal while he's in Iraq.
Before we get into it, it is the quest for 1,000 subscribers. Check to see if you are subscribed to the channel. Just because we show up in your algorithm does not mean you are subscribed. So, we need your help. Help us get there by seeing if you are subscribed, and then share that with others so that can build up our numbers to 1,000. If you don't know what 1,000 means for us, that means we start earning some money that comes in. We can get better equipment, and we can expand the type of guests that we have on our shows. So we would appreciate it. And if we get there, you get something in return. So we'll choose out a winner from our list of 1,000 subscribers, and you will get $100.
And you choose what it's for. I mean, we could use PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or you could get a gift card of your choosing. Maybe you want to re-gift it. Maybe you wanted to get something for somebody and you need the extra cash. You choose.
Yep. So this movie, I was hoodwinked. I was hoodwinked into this movie.
You knew what it was.
It's not what it is until the end. It is a bona fide romance love story for an hour and 20 minutes. I think this movie's over 2 hours.
It is over 2 hours. I think every movie we've seen recently has been over 2 hours.
Like every 30 minutes, it's like, oh, he's gonna die now. Oh, he's gonna die now.
By the way, we're not spoiling anything. This is based on a true story about a real life couple, and if you don't know what happens, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and every time I thought he was going to die now, then I'm kicking myself because it's like, wait a minute, there's no journal yet. So he can't die now. When is he going to die? And I'm not rooting for somebody to die.
Yes,
but
he is. He totally is.
Not in real life.
Yes, okay, maybe not in real life, but in movies and TV shows, he always roots for someone to die. He's been rooting for Olivia Benson to die since like season 3 of Law and Order SVU.
It's not real life. This was based on real life.
I'm just saying. You're always rooting for an actor to die.
You were just saying that I don't root for somebody to die in real life. This movie's based
on
a
real life person, but you do root for the character to die.
I wasn't rooting for the character to die because he died in real life.
Oh my god, apparently he just doesn't like Michael B. Jordan.
No, Michael B. Jordan's good. I thought this was a little subpar for his talent.
I thought they way overplayed what the actual person looked like. They really went.
That has nothing to do with acting, though.
I'm just saying.
You watch the ID channel. Do you see all their...
Yeah, I do, and the comparisons are terrible.
So, obviously, somebody from the Lifetime Network or the ID channel made this film.
No, Denzel Washington did.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't make that many of them, either.
Well, I mean, obviously, he likes to pretty people up. Because he went from the real person to Michael B. Jordan. Just saying.
So what did you think of this film? Because obviously people know what I think of it just from my reaction.
I mean, it made me cry because I actually have feelings. And I don't like to cry during movies. You know, it is what it is. It was about a guy who was in the war, and this girl really didn't want to date somebody who was in the military because she came from a military family. Her father was in the military, and he was kind of one of those like military stories, you know, you hear about the men, they don't stay faithful and, you know, that sort of thing. So she didn't want to, and he was also very like overbearing and like, you know, really like laid down the law in the house and didn't let the mom do anything and the kids do anything. So she didn't want that. But it ended up that he wasn't like that. But unfortunately, with the military comes the chance that your significant other is gonna be called to war. And it just so happened that when they were dating, they were a couple of years into their relationship, 9/11 happened. And he got called in. I mean, I think pretty much everyone did that was on active, even people that weren't on active duty anymore got called in. So, you know, retired, they got, you know, some of them re-enlisted just to do it. So unfortunately, you know, it's a part of it. So, but yeah, I mean, it was sad.
It was well acted, good character development for
Yeah.
our two leads. So they both did a good job of developing the character and developing their relationship and the struggles of being a military person's significant other,
Yeah.
girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever.
Hmm.
So that was portrayed very well on the screen.
Yeah.
And I don't typically watch these movies, so I can't say, well, if you like this movie, you're going to like this one. Maybe she can do that, but I can't because I don't really like to watch these films.
I can't give a comparison because typically real life stories are kind of one and done for me because I don't like the feeling that it gives me to I don't want to rewatch someone's misery or, knowing that it really did happen. Whether or not they are just actors that I'm watching and they did a really good job, it's to know that this actually happened to someone and to someone's loved ones and the rest of their family. And I don't like to rewatch that misery.
Now, this is based on a book. Dana Kennedy, she is the female character in this film. She wrote it about her experiences and her life with Charles Monroe King and what happened afterwards and how that story continued on as her son discovered the journal at an appropriate age and the things that played out. That was pretty sweet to see.
Hmm.
But for me, this does not feel like a movie theater film.
It wasn't. It wasn't really supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that Denzel said it was almost like an autobiography.
What I mean by that, it probably should not have been in the movie theaters, more in line for streaming.
Well, I think we all know why it made it to the theaters. Denzel, Michael B. Jordan, you have those names attached to it, and
You seen No Remorse, right?
yeah.
Okay, there's a reason why
Okay,
that
then
wasn't
it
in
was
theaters.
Denzel. That's the reason. Because it's Denzel.
Mhm.
Not so much Michael B. Jordan, you're right, because he's gone straight to streaming before, but Denzel, I don't think he goes straight to streaming.
So, if you like love stories and dramas, you may like this film. For me, it's a nah. What do you rate it?
One and done for me.
Same, one and done.
Yeah.
I don't have any desire to go back and see it.
No, I don't want to like I said, I don't want to relive someone's misery. I typically do not go back to watch real life stories unless it has a happy ending.
Yeah. I will tell you this from seeing the way some of the story was delivered, I would guarantee that the book is probably light years ahead of this film and probably a lot more heartbreaking.
Oh, I'm sure you do a whole lot of ugly crying if you read that book. I
Hmm.
mean, I read Nicholas Sparks and he makes me cry, so that's not even real.
And yet she's talking about me rooting for dead people.
I'm not rooting for them. I cry when I read them.
It's fake. Fake, fake, fake,
Oh my
fake.
god, shut up. He's
Anyway,
just mad because he didn't make any sense.
anyway,
Make sure that you like and subscribe and share. Share with anybody you know, even share with strangers. I don't care. Just do it.
help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And until the next review, see you.
See